But one of the performances that people were talking about, Dawand Jones in that Hall of Fame game, played all the snaps, didn't allow a pressure. Take a listen to what former NFL offensive lineman Brian Baldinger sees when he breaks down what Dawand Jones did.
Let's drop in on Big Thanos. Dawand Jones here. Played every snap on Thursday night. Look at his hands and his feet. It's like right out of Joe Thomas's playbook against an elite rusher in Bryce Huff. Bam! All right, just swallows him up. All right, now, let's watch him here against the Jets' #1 pick, Will McDonald. One-on-one with the Jets' #1 pick. Short set. There's the punch and a snap. Snaps that head. Likes to almost aim for the neck. This is Cleveland Brown football right here. Here's Gossett at right guard. Luke Whippler at the center. Watch this here. This is what it's supposed to look like. Bam! There's the punch. Here comes Gossett. Bam! Just look at the victim right there. That's Cleveland Brown football. And then you get the game-winning throw from Dorian Thompson-Robinson, right? Here it is. Watch the set on Bryce Huff. Bam! There's that consistent set. Consistent. Bam! Punch. This is a great pass rusher off the edge. Look at the length that he has. Look at the length. Look at the separation. He's on an island so that the quarterback can make this throw for the game winner. Had to be impressed by Big Thanos.
And, Jeff, the reason we do that, an offensive lineman is going to take you through some different things, all of which sounds pretty good from the rookie. Now, again, it's not against guys that are going to be regulars, but it's a good start.
Well, Bryce Huff had 3.5 sacks for the New York Jets last year. Jermaine Johnson was the first-round pick 2 years ago. Will McDonald was the first-round pick last year. So it was against guys that are going to make this New York Jets roster. I think the thing that was really impressive is he knew he had a lot of pressure on him coming into this. He knew. You know, everybody felt the potential was there, even though this guy was drafted in the fourth round. The potential was there that this guy should be a starting tackle in the NFL one day. Then there were, questions, about, and I give Dawand credit for this because the worst thing you can do at any time during your draft cycle is try to cover up something and say, oh, well, that did it. Look, he said he was a big basketball fan growing up. But obviously, 350 pounds doesn't translate to, the hardwood in NCAA or obviously the NBA. So, for him to, make it in sports, it's going to be as an offensive lineman. It's going to be as an offensive tackle. You've got a guy who has, worked wonders with NFL, offensive linemen over the years, and Bill Callahan. It seemed kind of like a dream scenario, giving, this great teacher, this, great student who basically needed, the light to be, the lamp to be relit a little bit. And look, he played at Ohio State. He played one of the top countries in America, so it's not like he's not a good player. And I think there's also more of, hey, son, would you like to make $50 million? Because if you listen to me and you do what I tell you to do, you should probably walk out of this league one day with your total earnings somewhere around $50 million. But yeah, it was crazy impressive. And that will be the next step. The next step will be, can we maybe do it on the other side? Because the Browns can find a way next year, if he could possibly contend for that left tackle spot, and maybe they can find a way to shed $14 million if they choose to possibly move on from Jedrick Wills, that is something that could really, really help this team financially.